All right, so a big trade has been made between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Florida Panthers. Not really a blockbuster one as far as names go, but as far as the amount of players involved in this trade, yeah, I would say it's pretty big. So Brett Connolly, Riley Stillman, and Henrik Borgstrom, along with the 2021 7th round pick, are heading to Chicago, and in return, heading back to Florida is Lucas Carlsson and Lucas Wallmark. Wallmark, who did play with the Panthers briefly last season after getting traded from the Carolina Hurricanes as a part of the Eric Holla deal, is now back in Florida again after he signed with the Blackhawks in the offseason. And for the Panthers, this has got to be a cap space freeing up type of move because, let's be honest, I mean, Chicago gets the better players here in this deal. So they get Brett Connolly, Stillman, and Borgstrom. Connolly's a guy who can score. Like, don't count him out. He's not left for dead quite yet. Sure, he's not having a great year this year, but he did have 19 goals last year in some limited action because of everything that went on when the world came to an end last March. And also the year before that, his final year in Washington, 18-19, he had 22 goals. So it's not like this guy is just some bum and he can't score. Connolly can score. Stillman, I think a decent defenseman's got some good upside, but the one that I'm really worried about for Florida is Henrik Borgstrom going to Chicago, because Borgstrom's a guy who, he's a real wild card. I think he could end up going or becoming a big time bust or becoming a elite talented goal scorer. He's got all the potential there. He just has a lot of inconsistency. Hasn't really played much at the NHL level. But if he really gets a good chance in Chicago, who knows, if you play him with Kane or someone like that, considering that Borgstrom is a centerman, he could really light the league up on fire. And who knows, that the Florida Panthers could really be kicking themselves for that. But if the Panthers use this cap space to bring in a great player at the deadline or something like that, and they go on to win the cup, then they really won't care what Henrik Borgstrom becomes, I'm sure. Lucas Wallmark is also a guy who I think has some good upside as well. He's got some speed, he's got some talent. I don't think he's got the type of talent that Henrik Borgstrom could potentially bring to the Chicago Blackhawks. But, you know, Chicago, or Florida, I should say, rather, they get some decent players there. Lucas Carlsson, decent defenseman. I don't think he's going to be, he's not going to be in the running for the Norris or anything like that, but hopefully for their sakes, he'll become a solid defender back there. More of a puck-moving type of guy, kind of a new age, nowadays type of defenseman, puck mover, good skater, something you really want to have on your team. The Panthers, though, they already have that. I mean, obviously Aaron Ekblad is injured right now, but Keith Yandle back there, the Iron Man, the reigning Iron Man right now, Keith Yandle, he's a good puck mover for them as well. Mackenzie Weegar, I think, is an underrated defenseman for the Florida Panthers as well, also because he moves the puck well and he's very underrated and he plays well on Florida's power play too. So for the Panthers, they do have some good defensemen already back there. But I like this trade for Chicago, to be honest with you. I'm going to kind of deem them the winner, even though I get why Florida did it to free up cap space. But if Connolly can refine his offensive game, and if Borgstrom can become what his full potential is, or what we think it is anyways, the Blackhawks could get a really good steal of a deal here. Connolly makes $3.5 million for the next 2 years after this, so Florida probably wanted to get rid of that contract. He's carrying some dead weight around this year because he's not producing on a team that's doing really well. But the Panthers and the Blackhawks are in the same division this year, so the Panthers might want to, they might have wanted to maybe reconsider that trade, but obviously it's too late now. So for Florida, there's some risk involved there. If this blows up in their faces, it's not going to be a good look. But really smart move by Stan Bowman and the Chicago Blackhawks. I really like it for Chicago. So those are my thoughts on this trade. Please let me know what all of you think in the comment section below, especially if you're a Panthers fan and a Chicago Blackhawks fan. Who do you think won the trade? Let me know all that and more. Please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.